Welcome to Anebriated Analysis, Episode 1, the AA meeting you want to be at. My name is Chris, and today I'm joined with
Farid,
Dino,
and Pete.
And, we're going to be doing a little drinking. So today I got here with me some Freedom of Speech by Revolution Brewing. So Farid, what are you drinking today?
Today I'm having a Corona Refresca in the coconut lime flavor.
Oh, a little exotic.
Dino, what's breaking your sobriety today?
I will be drinking Victory Sour Monkey, triple sour.
And Pete, how you throwing away your 1 year token?
Well, I am throwing it away with a can of Jungle Boogie. Mm-hmm. It is a pale wheat ale with robust tea in it. I'm sorry, rooibos tea.
And I understand you brought us a little something to taste as well. What can you just give us a little hint about what that's going to be?
So, I noticed that you guys are a little bit, how do I put this, beer literate, right?
Just a little bit.
I would like to bring you a bottle of Central Waters Pecan Kringle Stout. It's a barrel-aged stout with... Actually, what the hell is in it? I don't know. I think it has, pecans and stuff in it, so it probably tastes pretty good, right?
Pecans are disgusting.
You don't like pecans?
Nope.
No, not really.
I'm sorry, it's pecans. But normally I don't like these kind of sugary beers. But when I had this one, let me tell you, it's in a league of its own.
Nice.
Fantastic.
I'm so sorry for that. We can edit that out. That's fine. It's in the bloopers.
Yeah, we can edit that out. I'm not editing it out.
It's all staying in.
Beer me.
Beer me some beer.
Beer me that pecan beer.
All right. Just from the smell, I can already tell I'm going to hate it. And he gives me the most.
I misunderestimated that pour.
I guess
There
we're
we
taking
go.
shots. No, I'm good. Oh God, what is that smell?
You should be happy you got the least.
Are we gonna cheers it?
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Cheers it to some
cheers it.
overpriced beer.
And the first podcast.
Yeah, first. You know what? To the beginning of an empire. Oh my, you're right. This does smell like shit,
It's like
dude.
hard alcohol. Hey, guys. Stinks.
Oh, God.
Real
It's not bad. It's actually not bad. I like it.
Depending on how bad this is, you might not be allowed to bring anything to test.
What?
I like it. It's good.
It's got a very
It's got the smell is bad,
chocolate
guys.
smell.
Guys, it only smells. It's also got a pretty chocolatey taste to it.
I'll be honest. After you get over the vomit-inducing smell, it doesn't taste bad.
Yeah, Pete, this is some pretty solid beer, actually. Thank you.
Thank you.
I still don't like beer.
That's okay.
It's an acquired taste.
You gotta have your direction with beer. I mean, look at Chris. He drinks literally one beer.
It smells worse than it tastes.
It
Oh wait,
does
no. For me, it's the exact opposite. It tastes worse than it smells.
There's no way. It can't
Impossible.
taste worse than it smells.
Honestly, it
It
doesn't
smells
smell
pretty
bad.
bad.
This shit smells like... Oh, God. What is that smell?
I
It's
smell
like...
like a chocolatey, nutty aroma.
It's okay. You just don't. They don't understand. They have a trash can flavor profile.
It's okay. They hardly drink beer.
This smells like a leathery boot that somebody's walked miles in.
I'm not
with
getting
bare
that.
feet.
But you like Raisin Bran. That is
Ra-
the worst
Yo.
freaking cereal.
Raisin Bran Crunch. First of all, get it fucking right.
He was over for the week, right?
We didn't even open it. But
We didn't
guess who
even
has
open it.
Raisin
But
Bran to eat
we went
at
to
home?
Costco and he's like, out of all the amazing cereal guys, who likes Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Oh, yeah,
cinnamon?
me.
Sugar.
Yeah, it's top 5 best cereal.
Who likes Cocoa Pebbles?
Yeah, it's okay.
That's getting the
Okay,
same special.
Okay. I'm sorry. Where does Raisin Bran fall in line where you're like, bam, I want Raisin Bran right off the shelves?
I know what it
Wait.
is.
Should
Can
I go
we-
open my cabinet right now because I have Raisin Bran?
Yes. see?
Raisin Bran
There we
cereal
go.
is for people that say they want to eat healthy, but then
It tastes
don't.
pretty
Okay,
good.
wait.
It's
Let's
tastes
let's
good,
talk about
but no
this
one
right
wants it.
now
Wait,
because
before you do that.
nice. Peter, how much shit do you give me about my diet and how much sugary should I eat? So much. So when I make a good choice for breakfast,
It's not.
it's better for you than the other ones.
Oh my god, dude. That's like
Wait, no. Try telling me that Cinnamon Toast Crunch is as good for you as Raisin Bran.
okay. It's not far off
Exactly.
the freaking mark, man.
So
if
suck a dick.
if you were actually trying to be healthy, Mister,
You wouldn't eat cereal. Of course not. But I'm not trying to be healthy. I'm trying to be healthier.
All right, so hear me out. How about you
It's a lifestyle.
you picked out the blueberry muffins at Costco, right?
And I
And I
didn't
picked out the
eat-
chocolate ones, right? And guess what? All went first.
the chocolate ones.
Yeah, the chocolate ones are the best ones, though. So. How can you even argue that?
All right. So speaking of our week,
Before you get there, I just decided to pull up on the big screen the actual.
oh yes, Jamie,
We're
pull
actually
that
gonna
shit
look
up.
We're actually gonna look at
Oh
these
my
nutrition
god,
facts.
Jordan's gonna sue us.
No,
for using
yeah,
that.
he's never gonna listen to this podcast first, and secondly, they'll probably find it funny.
Right.
Well,
All right, so
We just have to not put this out on Spotify, and you can't see it, right?
nutritional facts. So what we did is on our for those listening in on our audio podcast, we're now looking at the nutritional facts of Raisin Bran cereal versus Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay.
And it looks like for Raisin Bran, 185
Wait.
Wow, there's more calories
Wait.
in Raisin Bran.
Show them more rows because sugar is
Yeah,
specifically
sugar
where it's
is
gonna be.
what kills the cereal.
14 grams of sugar for Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay, for 1 cup.
Raisin
serving
Bran has
size.
18.
Yeah.
What's the
exactly.
serving size?
One cup.
Oh well, fuck me, dude.
Dude, Raisin Bran is worse than Cinnamon
Wow.
Toast Crunch.
Okay, but those are naturally occurring sugars versus the.
Okay.
Here's what Raisin Bran does have, though. 7 grams
Fiber.
of fiber as opposed to 1.7.
Gonna help you shit, which is a
Yeah.
perfect segue.
oh my god, it's
Speaking-
natural sugars. Guys, oh my god.
That's right. We're gonna drop this argument.
You can't
win.
just slam down like 80 strawberries and be like, that's healthy for me. Because it's
Um,
natural sugars.
So I have a story, right? This week I was over at Peter's house.
Yeah. How was your week?
It was pretty good actually, except for Tuesday night because we had a little get together, right?
Yeah.
Everyone left, right? It was me, Cameron, Peter, and Rob, and I had to shit.
Wait, we just like, those are our friends, guys.
Those
Yes.
are our friends.
We have friends.
Sometimes. And so I was like, yo, I don't want to make the house smell, so I'm going to go into your mom's bathroom and shit. I didn't want to make the
Wait, time
entire house
out.
smell.
What difference does it make if you shit in his mom's bathroom?
Because it's on the other side of the house.
Actually, you know, I remember.
There's a
because
fan.
I was a little, the other thing, I remember this too, because I was a little tipsy. I was
Dude,
talking,
he doesn't
I was
even have a
actually
lock
talking with
for his
Dino.
fucking bathroom. You think he has a fan in there?
I was talking with Dino, and you just come up to me like, "Hey, can I go shit in your mom's bathroom?"
I did.
Why
I
is it-
asked permission first because I didn't want to be weird about it.
But I was like tipsy. I didn't really care at that point. But now I'm thinking like, why does it make a freaking difference? Right?
It does matter. It's a respect thing.
Okay,
It's like,
I
yo,
was
I'm about to go
also-
destroy this.
No, like why
this,
is it? Why?
toilet.
What's the difference between the other bathroom and my mom's bathroom?
There is none.
There is none, but I was also drunk, so I
Drunk
can't.
science.
It could be that it's cleaner too. Less people use it.
That too. Who knows? It's actually smaller than the main one. But so I go in there and shit, right? And it's been like 5-10 minutes, normal shit. No, nothing wrong with this. And then I try to flush it, and it wouldn't flush. So I literally spent like 5-10 minutes trying to get it to flush, and it wouldn't flush. And then Peter comes in. He's like, "Yo, what's taking you so fucking long?" And I was like, "Yo, it won't go down." And then so I'm trying to fucking plunge this thing, right? It doesn't fucking work. So I'm pushing like the chain and shit. It's still not going down. At this point, it's been fucking like 30 minutes. I've been in this fucking bathroom, and I hear Cameron go, "Yo, where's Chris?" I'm like, "Yo, the shit won't go down." So I go outside the bathroom, and I'm like, "Peter, I don't know how to tell you this, but your mom's bathroom's toilet is clogged and it won't go down."
I would never have thought that I would ever have to hear that saying, "Hey, I clogged your mom's toilet," and he was in there for like a solid fucking hour. Like holy
Literally,
shit.
it took me an hour to get this fucking toilet to flush. But then I did, and I went out and I acted like nothing happened.
Did it get to the point where the toilet was about to overflow and flood?
No, never.
I picked up my mom from the airport, right? Let's see if she'll say anything, right? she
won't.
calls me, right?
She's not.
She's like, "Peter, what is wrong with the toilet?"
She's not gonna say anything.
I'm like, "That was Chris." "Oh, it's okay."
But
I don't know. For me, sometimes when I like just and when it's clogged and like I have to flush so many times, I always get that fear that it's just gonna end up flooding and going all over the floor.
You just have pieces of your own dog all around.
I was like, all right, maybe I need some more like traction or some shit. So I threw some toilet paper in there to try to like.
That's not how it works.
I was like, oh no. I was like, maybe the plunger isn't making a seal, so it can't suck the like clog out properly.
Get some more traction.
So I literally threw some more toilet paper.
This reminds me, have you ever seen the infomercial for that thing that you put on your toilet and like you push down on the seat and it creates a huge air bubble?
Yes.
To like force it down the pipes.
That actually looked like a good invention.
It was pretty cool. I forget what they call it, but
I'll
it's,
show you exactly what it is in a second.
but
Yeah,
it's
I
amazing.
hadn't heard about that
Yeah,
actually.
it's like a little device that you put between the toilet seat and the lid, and you just like push down with all your might, like sucks the air from the room and then just pushes down.
It's like a condom
huge
for
air
your
pressure.
toilet hole.
So here's what I
insane.
think happened, right? You're European. You guys have like weirder flushes and shit like that.
Oh yeah,
Dude, it's
we
crazy.
have weirder
Absolutely
toilets.
crazy.
So I think my parents are fat, right? So they're used to, they get these like industrial fucking toilets. So I think my body's just used to taking these giant massive shits, and your toilet
it's-
just couldn't handle it.
No, it's funny because I say the same thing when I like don't want to shit in somebody's house. I'm just like, I just shit in my own in my own toilet. I was gonna say my own tub.
All right.
I'll shit in my
Yo,
own
okay,
toilet.
wait. Can we
This
talk
thing.
about the hand placement there?
Yeah, that's what
You're
you're supposed to do.
trusting it.
Yeah.
With all your might.
I would never trust this thing because
No.
what's gonna happen is you're gonna push down, your hands are gonna go into the shit.
No, the thing is that thing like fills up with like air. It's crazy. It's like about to burst.
So what we're looking at right now is a disposable sticker plunger. You have to apply this on the rim of the toilet, and it seals the entire thing. And what you do is with your hands, you push it down,
Yup.
and that's what creates the pressure.
I would literally never trust that. You have a thin sheet of plastic.
It's not actually that thin. It's pretty thick.
You
I
have-
mean,
According to the customer reviews, it's just right. Man, I love these stock photos.
these are some
honestly,
really good stuff.
the face makes that one.
Let's just make it clear that I have normal fucking toilets
Yeah.
in my
we all have
house. Just it's not because I'm European, right? Like I have a toilet in my house. It flushes.
I did
right?
preface it with my family is fat, so they get industrial sized toilets.
Well, that sounds like it was a pretty good week. Well, how was your week, Pete?
Well,
How was it having
besides
Chris
from my really good friend clogging up my mom's toilet. So you guys remember when you came over and I made those bratwursts?
You made the bratwurst.
No, remember I made those bratwursts, right?
Yeah.
So, I pre-cooked them, right? It was pretty successful. I got about half of them out, right? But there was still like at least like 12 links in the tray, and I left them there, right? I put it on top of my stove, right? And I push it out a little bit just to make sure, the two dogs we have don't get it, right? Sure enough, though, I wake up and that tray is on the ground.
It wasn't after we woke up. It was after we went and got breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
This motherfucker waited for us to leave before he went after the brats.
He's talking about his dog.
Is it which dog?
My dog. Always my dog.
All right.
My dog probably did help him, but if she didn't, that dog ate 12 links of bratwurst.
He
Well-
has not had a solid shit yet.
And this is the part that angers me the most. It's actually not the bratwurst, right? But now I have a whole tub of caramelized onions that I cannot do anything with, right? I guess I can put it on a sandwich or something, but guess what they're best with?
Brats.
Bratwurst.
Get more brats. Simple solution.
Well, this won't be the first time that Chris's dog has gotten food.
Especially with Peter.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I could tell this story.
can.
Chris is going to Europe.
Hey.
And he decides to, for some reason, entrust me to take care of his dog, right?
Mistake.
So I come home to his house. I let the dog out for a little bit, and then I put him back in his cage. And then I run across the street to get some food, and I come back. The dog managed to get out of the cage because he's a crafty motherfucker. Within the span of 10 minutes, I could not understand how a dog can create so much collateral damage. He tore a bag of Lysol wipes up, tore a bag of catnip up, ate a whole bag of Hershey's Kisses with the wrapper on it, and I thought he was going to die. So I called Chris, knowing well he was on the other side of the world.
Yeah,
He didn't pick up.
At this point, I'm on a fucking boat. I don't have cell service. I'm in the middle of the fucking ocean.
So, Pete, did you leave him a voicemail?
Yeah, I was like, hey, promise me you won't be mad. Just Please just promise me. But your dog may be dead.
Yeah, honestly, I wish I saved that voicemail because it's literally how it started. He's like, promise you won't be mad. And I was like, oh, fuck.
So we can laugh about this because he was okay in the end. So it's just
Yeah, he
it's a
was
funny
fine.
story to bring up.
That
Yeah.
dog could eat nails and be fine.
Yeah,
I don't know how it is. He's
How did he react afterwards? Wasn't he pooping out wrappers of Hershey's
Yeah.
Kisses?
like, honestly, you could have mistaken it for like bars of silver. Like, you know, when you dig in a gold field, like you're sifting through it, right? Like little nuggets of silver in the shit. It's just the ground now. Yeah, you could have sifted it and probably could have made a fortune off of it.
Nice.
You know, if you ever want to get rid of your dog, that would have been the perfect time. You know how there was the golden goose that was, or the goose that was laying golden eggs?
Yeah.
You'd be like, hey, my dog's shitting silver.
How much you want for him?
Endless stream of money.
$50.
Done.
Yeah. So, what about you, Dino? How's your week?
My week was pretty good. I was at Pete's for the barbecue. I brought my own hot dogs because I don't like brats.
Smart move.
And, yeah, the hot dogs are good. Pete knows how to grill exactly how I like it. Burnt. So that's the flavor right there. The burnt flavor. It ain't cooked until it's charred.
Yeah, but you ate it without bread.
I know.
What the fuck?
That's fine though. Yeah.
Yeah, but the image, man, you're shoving.
Yeah, just shoving the wieners down my mouth.
You're right. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, not at all.
I'm sorry for being insensitive about it. I'm
Exactly.
glad you like the hot dogs.
No, they're great. You know how to barbecue them.
Yep.
So it's great.
I know how to cook some bomb and wieners.
Fair
I just wish
try.
the one thing is you know how in the who is that comedian? What was his name? Sam?
Huh?
I forgot. There's a comedian who did a skit with a hot dog where he's holding it and he's putting mustard on the hot dog. And then he doesn't stop at the end.
Sam Hyde.
Sam Hyde. There we
Yeah.
go. He doesn't
No.
stop. He keeps going down his arm, just pouring mustard.
It's not Sam Hyde in case he decides to
Oh, who is it?
sue us. Some other guy, I forgot.
Oh,
But
I thought
we,
that was. Oh.
we can put it down in the link in the video. It's called Hot Dog Weenie.
Yeah, it's called hot dog weenie. You don't see his face, but you just see his arm.
Where are we
At
putting this in?
At this point, I'm lost. So
Anyways, but yeah, no, it was a good week. I did that, and then I went. I met up with a girl I matched with on Tinder on Wednesday.
oh shit.
It's really funny, actually. I didn't even want to go on that date.
Yeah, why
funny
not?
enough, I was just tired. I was working at Farid's house like all day, super busy day. I was exhausted by the end of it, and then I don't know. I was just like, it's like 7 o'clock. I was done at work by like 4, and then I just had no energy. I was gonna take a nap, but I was like, it's too late to nap. I'll have to wake up and shower and get ready for the date. And I just kept complaining to Farid. I was like, I don't want to go, but it's too late to cancel. If I cancel, she's gonna hate me forever.
Yeah.
You gotta hit me up for that. Like, listen, right? I'm not even joking. I've done it for Chris.
Yeah.
Like every
This motherfucker.
I've asked them to help out. Right? Whenever you're on a bad day, just shoot me a text.
Ladies?
I'm gonna call you and be like, "Hey, listen, my car broke down
Yeah,
and
ladies.
like
Yeah.
50 miles away. Can you please come get me?"
Yeah, no, but funny enough, it actually ended up being a pretty good date. I'm actually happy I went on it. It went well.
Good.
Oh my God, that's not the story I wanted to freaking
I know,
hear.
right?
God,
It was wild. No,
Jesus,
but like I don't know. I guess
buzzkill.
I don't know. I guess I was just
Give
like,
me a sec.
I guess I was just like, man, I don't want to go. And then I went. And I'm like, oh, it's not bad actually. So yeah, I
So-
enjoyed it. And
I
then,
want to hear your happiness.
I know, right?
So, ladies, if you're ever on a date with Pete and he hit his car or his friend's car breaks down mysteriously, he's not that into you.
Also, ladies, find us on Tinder. But yeah, it was a pretty good week for me. Farid, how's your week?
The only thing that really comes to mind was a couple interesting events happened at the barbecue at your house. Primarily the fact that I didn't get to enjoy a barbecued or a grilled brat.
I put it on the George Foreman, man. Come on, that's the best you're gonna get.
Wait, technically that is still a grill.
Time out. Yeah, Peter, you want to tell him what happened?
I don't know about
Why
this.
I didn't get
This
a
is-
why did you
I
get a
let-
brat
okay.
that was cooked on a grill?
Guys, apparently I've never really used my grill. My mother has used it, and I left the propane on.
No,
So
it was out by
Yep.
the time he got there.
that's awful.
it was really fucking funny. Paul just goes, Peter, there's no propane. So he whipped out the George Foreman.
Yeah, they were good brats.
Were they?
Yeah.
Man, I hate eating off a George Foreman grill.
When was the last time you ate off a George Foreman
My
grill?
brother bought a George Foreman grill. He was grilling burgers on there, and he was like trying to explain like this is the greatest invention ever, just because it's an indoor grill that you can just put shit on. And oh my god, it's like the nastiest burger ever. It was like I saw all the fat just like seeping out onto the, because that's what it is. You grill and you see all that stuff, the fat, the grease.
It's good though.
No, I know, but like the burgers were just so nasty. Like they felt undercooked. Maybe he just didn't cook them right. They're like
that
not
probably it.
Yeah, he probably just didn't
but,
cook
like,
them enough.
Man, it was so nasty. Like I took a bite and like it was like just like so much grease just shot out of it, and I was just like, this is fucking nasty.
Grease is flavor.
So does So I don't.
I'm just saying.
Just because it has flavor doesn't mean I like to just have a water balloon full of grease just shoot down my throat.
Do you like steak?
Yeah, steak's all right.
Steak is cooked in its own juices.
Yeah, I know, but like I get it medium well, so it's like burnt.
Also, Farid knows what he's talking about. He's watched Good Eats with Alton Brown many times on the Food Network channel.
I cook food myself.
Yeah, so
No, last time you told me you make food, right? You're like, Peter, I'm making some food. I'm like, okay, what are you making? I'm pasta. I'm like, oh, cool. You making your own tomato sauce? And you're like, no, I'm using like ragu.
I bought ragu.
Well, you haven't heard since I signed up for Dinnerly, which you can see in that back corner over there. They're a meal service in which they send me all the ingredients I need in order to make 2 portions of a whole bunch of different things.
How much is that?
For 8 portions, I pay $50. So it's about a week's worth of food.
That's actually not bad.
And the recipes are super simple to follow. They should take you anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. Top.
This is not an ad, by the way.
This
As much
is
as
not.
it sounds like an ad spot.
Not even
It's
sponsored. It's the first freaking episode.
It's honestly, it's phenomenal. Like I said, I don't like eating the same food like for a week straight, and that's the problem I used to run into. When I'd make something, I'd have to buy so much of it that one pot would last me a whole week. I hate that. With Dinnerly, they give me portion sizes. I get 2 portions of everything I order. I get 4 total meals. You can order more if you want, but 8's good enough for me. And it's a good size. Meals are super simple to make, and I learn how to cook.
Yeah, Chris, you can get 2 portions every time, everything too, so you can eat one by yourself, and then you can sit there in sadness.
Oof. No, I'd probably just eat both.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like the problem for me would be that I have no self-control and I probably make both portions and then eat it.
Well, no, you make so everything. So you get 4 meals, and there's enough to make 2 portions of each.
Exactly.
So what you do is, and what I do is, I'll make my 2 portions. I'll put them away and have 2 separate meals, and
Yeah.
then just bring that to work for lunch or something.
But I wouldn't have 2 separate meals. I would just have one giant meal.
Yeah.
And then just eat it all.
Not going to lie, I'd probably do that
Yeah,
too.
I do that
it's
too.
a lot of food.
I know.
Yeah,
you
but
underestimate how much I can eat.
Yeah. I eat when I'm bored.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the biggest problem from working from home is that I just snack so much.
Yeah.
It's so easy to just walk to the pantry, grab a bag of chips, and start eating it. And then next thing you know, you've downed a whole party-sized bag of chips in 2 hours.
Which, by the way, Chris left his ice cream at my house.
Okay, so I did this strategically because the ice cream I left at his house had a little bit of freezer burn on like the top of it. So I was like, I ate last night. I ate around the freezer burn and then left the freezer burn.
Fine, just put it in the microwave.
What kind of ice cream was it?
Moose tracks, dude. Have you ever had this shit?
No, I haven't.
All right, picture this, right? Chocolate ice cream, peanut butter cups with some fudge sprinkled in there.
Wow.
Just like mixed together. Oh, it's the best fucking shit. If you haven't tried it, you need to try
Give me the
it.
rest of your beer.
Speaking of which,
Yo.
man, I had
Why'd you pound that on the table?
Exactly.
Egghead.
It has to happen once.
speaking of which, I had a Halo Top. I actually like Halo Top, but I had their chocolate cheesecake.
See, I hate cheesecake.
Dude, I love cheesecake, but it was just the chocolate cheesecake. It was so nasty. It was the worst
I
flavor
love
ever had.
chocolate cheesecake.
I love cheesecake, but man, this is
I
just
don't like
not
cheesecake.
good. And it was like 400 calories.
I didn't expect to get into this in the first episode, but
I know, right?
I have very weird tastes.
Yeah, I do too. You ever been to Cheesecake Factory?
I have actually.
Man, I haven't.
So, actually, this is a story with my latest ex. I had never been there until I went there with her, and
Herms.
I straight up thought that Cheesecake Factory only sold cheesecake. I'm not joking.
Wait, they don't? What else do they sell? Like actual meals?
yeah,
It's
they
a
got like
full
burgers
restaurant.
and pasta and shit like that.
That reminds me, like, BK makes. I'm sorry, not BK. Dairy Queen.
Yeah, makes burgers. Oh, yeah.
How weird
See,
is that?
That's disgusting. They should just stick to ice cream. But Cheesecake Factory actually has other shit. I didn't know that, and I've gone 24 years before knowing that.
I've gone 26 now.
You know, actually, that reminds me, right? Because we used to have this one friend. His name's Adam. You guys
Okay.
remember Adam, right? And
Yes.
for some reason, right, when we go to an establishment, you know when an establishment has like the food and their name, right? You usually get that from them,
Yeah.
right? For some reason, Adam did not, right? So it would be this really awkward thing, right? So he actually came with us even a couple times, right? We would go all the B-dubs, right? And the server would come up to us and say, hey, what you guys want? And we would go in order. Yeah, can I get,
Wings.
some 20-piece wings, some garlic parmesan, whatever it may be, right? And then Adam at the last fucking table would always be like, yeah, can I get a wrap?
Every time.
I did that once. It was weird. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings and I was like, can I get a wrap? This was back when I was like super into like my keto diet, and I was like, can I get a wrap, please? It was not good.
It's not good.
No. It's like they go in there. It's like, I feel like the kitchen is just like, wait, did he just say a wrap? We have that on there just for convenience sake. We don't actually ever make it.
We have it on there to say that we have healthy options.
Yeah, exactly.
But then again, like, it's like going to BK and getting tacos. But the problem with those is the tacos are actually pretty good there.
I haven't had them. I don't really like BK.
Their fries are good.
Are they? I don't
Yeah.
like their fries.
I love their
chicken
onion rings.
Their chicken fries are good.
Their onion rings are good because you can still taste the grease that they're cooked in.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Because what pisses me off is when you get some onion rings and you ever bite into it and the onion slivers out.
I hate that.
I don't mind that.
I hate that
It's a
so
caramelized
much.
onion.
It's nasty.
Yeah, but you're not getting the fried bit.
It ruins the entire experience of the onion ring.
Okay, yes, it's a caramelized onion, but I don't take the spoonful of caramelized onions that I have in my fridge and just eat that.
Yeah,
by
but you
itself.
do that-
Only- It's one onion.
But you do that with salami, you fucking animal.
I do.
Salami is good.
Yeah, you guys never have just meat snacks?
No, here's the thing, Peter. You
No.
have to understand, and this is a disgrace to you because you should be doing this as a European. Eating a deconstructed sandwich is the most European thing you could do. You get meat, you get bread, and you get cheese. You don't put them together. You take a piece of salami, you eat it, you take a little bit of cheese, and then you take a bite out of bread.
I love eating meat by like salami. It makes me feel like a freaking carnivore.
Do you have I don't know if this word makes sense in Polish, but like the
Pierogies?
No.
Is that what you're gonna say?
No, I was gonna say
Did you say pierogies? Because I'm Polish.
no, I was gonna say kapczonik. So there's two different types of not bologna, but deli meat that I would get. One is doktorski, which is like the baby bologna, and the other one is kapczonik.
Wait, baby bologna? To
Yeah.
make it all like baby animals or some shit?
It's just little bologna.
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
It's like
You like that stuff?
Yeah, the kind of like oval shape with
Yeah.
like all the different spices in it. That stuff's good. So what bologna do you eat?
I don't really eat bologna.
He
My mom
eats
buys
salami.
that.
He literally just pulls salami from the fucking fridge and he'll eat it.
That's what I do. I don't really pay attention to what brand it is. I just like, oh, cool salami. Then I just eat it.
Wait, do you just fucking pull it out of the fridge and start going? You don't put it on bread. You don't
No,
put it
sometimes
with
I'll
cheese.
just have.
No, you just
No,
eat
sometimes
it by
like when
itself.
I'm. Sometimes I'll just wake up in the middle of the night and I just need something. I'm just like, all right, fuck it,
What is wrong
salami.
with all of you?
Hell no, that's
You're
there's nothing wrong
American.
with that.
I am American.
I
I'm
just have,
very
like-
American.
You guys have cheese in a can.
Yeah, we do.
Listen.
Okay, but I don't like that cheese. I actually.
Oh, I do.
So he's gonna kill me, but the American cheese, like the super processed shit
Yeah.
that you throw on like burgers,
No.
best cheese. Oh,
No.
No way.
that and fuck, what's the one that starts with a P?
Provolone.
Provolone.
I
the
fuck
sweet shit.
heavily with provolone.
So on the topic of cheese, just so you guys know, Cheesecake Factory, for any of their cheesecakes, the lowest calorie I can find
Like
is
500.
1,200.
Fuck. Wait, is that for the whole thing or for a slice?
The coffee and cream cheese, I think that's per slice.
There's no way that's
Dude,
precise.
I
No,
don't know
no,
if you-
no, that's precise. I have a friend who works at Cheesecake Factory. He's a server there,
What the fuck?
and he says that they have to try out every single piece of cheesecake.
Well, Chris,
and he's also lactose intolerant. So
now you know who your
Wait.
mother can sue for their weight.
I mean, that's really funny, but damn. Wait, that has to be illegal though.
no, it's not. Well, what if they're like they have to taste it or whatever?
Yeah.
I guess
No, they
I
have
guess you
to.
can get exempted if you don't really if you really don't want to. But I mean, he did. He just took some lactate pills. And
That's
then he was
fucked up
fine.
though.
I know, it was crazy.
That's your job though as a server.
I'm
so-
sorry.
Because the thing is, sometimes they're gonna have to recommend something to somebody, and they're just gonna, oh my god, there's so
When
much.
is it ever a bad time to be like, hey, try all these cheesecakes out? I'm like, no, I'm offended.
If you're lactose intolerant, it's not a good time.
Yeah.
Being a
yeah.
wuss.
And also, I hate cheesecake. So
Damn, that's
there's
a
that.
lot.
Yeah,
Wow,
here's, so
cheesecake
this
on
is the no, this is not just cheese.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know,
not
but that's
just
like
cheesecake.
overall.
the
but damn.
cheesecake this is like so what I've done
I know,
is
that's the
I've
entire
pulled
menu.
up the entire Cheesecake Factory menu, which is huge.
It is. It's massive. It's
Yeah.
literally like 12 pages in like the book that they give you. It's
Insane.
ridiculous.
So
That's not a menu. That's a PDF.
Yeah, that's a book.
so here you go. Cheesecakes begin here. This is per slice.
Jeez. And those
The
slices are pretty
original-
small too, aren't they?
Is 830 calories.
Yeah, the slices aren't that big.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What's the worst one I see here?
16.
1620 for the Oreo Dream Extreme Cheesecake.
See, that sounds good, but it has cheesecake in it.
I mean, even
1720.
look at this. Hot fudge alone is 280 calories.
God
That's
damn.
crazy. Well, this just reminds me like when I used to go to like Walmart or something, just buy cheesecake there, and like it was just as bad.
So for some reason, Chris has this weird like thing
Here
where
we
he
go.
doesn't like anything that's white. He's just eating it.
What?
Right?
Like vanilla
Okay,
stuff.
Yeah.
or-
so
Like mayo, vanilla.
no, I like vanilla. Fuck you.
Okay.
All right, so I didn't expect to get into this in the first episode.
There's a lot we didn't expect to get into on the first episode.
I have a weird condiment thing. I don't like mayonnaise. I do not like mustard.
I don't like mustard either.
I love mustard.
I do not like cream cheese. Do not like cottage cheese. I do not like cheesecake, like I've been saying.
Do you like blue cheese?
No.
Yeah,
No,
blue
I do
cheese is
not.
nasty.
It
He
is
doesn't like ranch.
I don't like ranch.
Yeah, ranch is gross too.
I don't
What?
like ranch. Do not like ranch. You know what's weird? I used to eat carrots with like Hidden Valley all the time. Don't like ranch now.
You know what's my problem with blue cheese though is the fact that you see it moldy and you still eat it.
Yeah, right. It's fucked
like
up.
that's what those little like different colored chunks are in it. That's
But you guys,
mold.
you guys know that salami is made out of bacteria and mold that's growing around it, right?
That's fine. It tastes great.
Yeah, that's
The other thing too,
it doesn't taste.
I shocked
salami
Chris.
tastes fine.
I shocked Chris's world.
You better not. If you try to tell me this again about B-dubs, I will kill you.
Chris, what is your favorite flavor at Buffalo Wild Wings? Pretty much the
Parmesan
only flavor you
Garlic,
get.
dude.
Okay.
It is the motherfucking shit.
The base of it is mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Is it really?
He's told me this several times. I even looked it up online because I didn't believe him. It's true. But I just refuse to believe it. So I'll still eat it.
That's funny. I only
Chris
like
likes
spicy.
mayonnaise.
No, I don't. I like Parmesan garlic because it has Parmesan and garlic in it. I don't know what mayonnaise is. It's not a part of my diet.
It's nasty.
It's disgusting.
I don't know. I don't like any like special flavors. I guess I only just like I don't know
Do you
generic.
like nothing?
Exactly, just generic, like hot or blazing.
eat
That's all I do.
plain.
I don't get any other like extra flavor on there.
You
God.
eat everything plain,
Fair.
and the thing that like annoys me about that is you're not willing to try something. You claim you don't like it. You claim you've tried it, but after a while, if someone gets you to eat something, you're like, "Oh man, I really like this." Like zucchini. You never liked zucchini,
love
and,
zucchini.
and
No,
now you're
I've
like,
always
"Oh,
liked
fried
zucchini."
zucchini. That tastes amazing."
I always like zucchini. No, it's more like tomatoes and stuff. Like I don't like tomatoes for the longest time, but then I just randomly started liking tomatoes. No, I'm back to not liking tomatoes. Though.
Have you ever
I feel like I just had so much of it that I'm just sick of it.
Fair.
have you ever had platanos?
No, what's that?
Okay, so it's fucking banana that's chopped up. So you get these little like
Okay.
you know, and
Yeah.
then they'll fry it and put it in like sometimes you'll get like cinnamon and shit, and they'll
Okay.
like toss it in.
I've never heard of this
Talking
before.
about plantains?
It might be plantain.
That's a different type of banana.
No. It's like a Cuban thing
I've never
or
heard
Puerto
of this
Rican
before.
thing.
What's it called?
Plantain?
Platanos or some shit like that.
I've never.
Platypuses.
Honestly, I could be fucking up the name. But I had it when I went to Florida for Christmas. It was really, really good.
Really? I've never heard of it before.
Fair.
No, I haven't had that.
Listen, I know your pain, right? These two, right?
They're plantains.
Are they plantains?
It's sweet
Woof.
fried plantains,
Okay, well, I
which is
fucked
not
up
a
the name.
banana.
no.
A plantain is not the same as a banana. They look very similar, totally different things.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Did you have a Chris fact?
So in some universe, that's true somewhere.
In one of the alternate realities.
So, guys, if you guys don't know what a Chris fact is, right?
It's gonna come up multiple times, so just bear with us here.
So, in short verse, right, Chris, right, sometimes doesn't know what he's talking about, and he will say an answer to a question. But here's the thing, right? He truly believes in it.
I did.
So, in theory, it creates an alternate reality where it's real, right?
Probably.
And this is the most amazing thing about it. I love it, right? Because he genuinely, I can't get mad at him for it because he genuinely thinks it's real. I asked him once, like, what was it? How many scales a snake have, or something like that, and he literally blurted out a random number
I did.
and believed it.
35.
I don't even know what's the basis you get for that, right?
35.
35.
He said 35. I'm like,
35.
There's a snake out there somewhere with 35 scales. That's it.
Chris, that's like the equivalent of looking at one of those, like, how many jelly beans are. You ever watch
Going like
iCarly?
two.
You ever watch iCarly?
I will never admit to watching that show.
Okay,
I love that
Although-
show. That's a
So
good show.
I'll get back to your point, Peter.
no.
Although
I
if
just
Miranda
wanted to say this real
Cosgrove
quick.
ever wants to slide in the DMs, she is more than welcome.
I just want to say this
I
real
love
quick.
you.
There was a scene in iCarly, and this is why I remember this, where they had a giant. I mean, I think it was either just a normal big-sized container of jelly beans or like a human-sized container of jelly beans, and they had to guess how many were in it. And Gibby said 4, I think, so something ridiculous. 35 scales.
There was probably some fucked up snake out there that only has
definitely not
35.
a snake that's only like. Peter, please continue. I'm going to see how many scales are on a snake's head.
Listen, like, okay,
Yo,
you
Jamie,
can't,
pull that up.
You can't get mad. I already did that before, but you gotta understand that it creates an alternate reality where it is true, right?
Yeah. In some universe now, all their snakes only have 35 scales.
No matter how
this is the-
ridiculous.
So this is the
it
Chris
sounds.
fact, huh?
This is the Chris fact.
definitely a
It's
Chris
very
fact.
powerful.
So no matter how ridiculous the fact is, it exists somewhere,
Exactly.
even if it's not in our universe.
100%.
Literally breaks time.
Gotcha.
And space.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a very interesting way of putting it. I like that Chris fact.
Like stronger than a Thanos snapping equivalent.
Goddamn.
Interesting.
Hey, spoilers. It's only been like a year.
yeah, I
God.
haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm still on like the
Isn't
fourth.
isn't Iron Man dead?
Oh,
I think so.
Oof.
oh,
Sorry guys.
my heart.
I'll take your hate mail later.
I'm only on like the fourth.
You know what's funny?
Avengers movie. Marvel
Technically,
movie.
Star-Lord killed Iron Man. Technically.
I
Technically,
don't even know what a Star-Lord is.
Exactly. So moving on. Did you have anything to talk about for your week besides that?
Oh.
Because we kind of
Wow, we really
yeah, we
tangent.
tangent.
Really.
Yeah.
No, just today really sucked. Got into work, wasn't really doing much at all. Waited. I got excited that I had something to do that took me all of 10 minutes. And I was just hoping that, hey, it's a Friday. The weather really sucks. My boss isn't in. I was hoping he was going to like call me or text me and be like, hey, you doing anything? And I would have been like, no. And he'd been like, okay, go home. Because he does that pretty frequently.
Yeah.
And so I'm just literally sitting at work working on a little bit of stuff for this podcast. And it's like 3:20. And he walks into the office. And I was like, that means I'm not going home early.
that's rough.
I left at 4:40 is when he said, let's go home. We walked out of the office at like 5:10.
Oh,
What time did you start? Because didn't you say you were going to start early?
Oh, I did not.
Good.
Yeah, no, I spent a lot of time last night at Ivan's house picking up the camera. We sat and talked for like 3 hours. So I didn't get home till about midnight.
Wow.
Yeah, so I took advantage of my sleep.
So, we all watch Twitch, right?
Yeah,
And we all know about Mixer. Mixer is shutting down.
I heard.
Yeah. And also, on a slightly related note, apparently there was some sexual assault allegations I'm sorry, not sexual assault, racism.
Really?
Racism allegations at Mixer.
Wow.
So yeah, we shared some articles between the four of us before. I don't know if you guys had a chance to read them.
Yeah.
But the rundown for the audience was Mixer is selling off to Facebook Gaming, which is a terrible move because nobody ever fucking watches that. And then everyone who had contracts of exclusivity, so Ninja and Shroud pretty much, have been bought out and they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Isn't that crazy that you can just sign a multi-year contract, the place goes out of business, and then you're still guaranteed? Or no, they're allowed to get the full guarantee because it's breach of contract.
No, so here's what happened.
They bought them out.
They bought them out though, yeah.
Yeah, so Facebook came in and wanted to get Shroud and Ninja from Mixer.
Yep.
Both of them said no, which then forced Facebook to buy out their contracts to make them a free agent. It's really weird. And even though they had to buy out Mixer in order to get them out of their contracts, but that backfired on them because neither has said that they want to go to Facebook Gaming.
Yeah.
Ninja might, because there's no way he's coming back to Twitch.
No, he's gonna go back.
You don't
to
think so?
Twitch.
He can't,
Why?
because the entire time he was at Mixer, he had been just shitting on Twitch.
Dude.
Shroud can come back.
Where's he gonna go?
I will
though?
tell you this. I switched over to Mixer for a little bit. I have been shitting on Twitch since day one.
I'm sure all your one viewers are super pissed about that.
Hey, you know what? Maybe he is. But
Everybody makes fun of Twitch though. Even people
Yeah.
that play on Twitch talk about how much they hate Twitch.
yeah, Twitch is a fucking disgusting.
Twitch is like Comcast.
There's nowhere
right?
else to go.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
the
that's the problem. So
Yeah.
Twitch is like Comcast, right?
Yeah.
Like, I fucking hate Comcast sometimes, right? Just like, and no one wants to deal. Everyone mentions it, right? But
Yeah.
guess what? No one can get anything better. We're gonna go to AT&T and get 25 megabits.
Exactly. Same thing with Twitch. It's like, where are you gonna go? YouTube gaming? Go
Like,
ahead.
Actually, YouTube gaming has been booming.
I
I don't
know,
know if
but
you've seen
It has been doing
but
well.
It has, but that's like the only alternative, and it's not. It doesn't have as big of a
I think-
as big of an audience.
I
As
think
Twitch.
Shroud's gonna go there actually.
You think so?
I think
I
Shroud's
thought,
coming back
I
to
thought
Twitch.
Shroud was already back on Twitch.
No,
Is there?
both
I thought he already had his comeback.
both
stream.
what do you I actually don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm
like
not
I
sure.
haven't seen it. The last thing I saw was
One of them did. I know one
both
of them did.
Ninja and Shroud came out with almost identical tweets
Mm.
thanking everyone at Mixer and telling their community that they need a little bit of time to think of their decision.
Of course. What are they gonna do? Just like openly shit on Mixer and be like, "Yeah, we were just in it for the money."
Oh,
That is
Awful.
what
so Ninja
awful.
got $30 million.
Yeah, I think Shroud got like something. I think 10 million.
See, I've seen conflicting reports. I've seen people say he got the same as Ninja.
Yeah.
But I've also seen the 10 million figure, and I think the 10 mil is,
I think the 10
correct.
mil is more realistic.
Yeah.
I mean, he's good, but I mean, Ninja I think has a bigger following than him.
Yeah, I
Guys,
think
let's
so.
just talk about how the guy gets paid to sit on his ass and play games. Like,
Well-
that's my dream.
And also the fact that like they've both got multi-generational money now. You know, they're both set for life, and their kids are set for life.
Yeah.
Even their kids' are set for life.
But I will push back on the idea that it's an easy job. I personally don't think it's easy. I
It's
don't think they
not.
should be making as much as they are,
It's not easy
but it's not easy.
because you know what the thing is. The fact that they're really good because there's only like a few ways to succeed on Twitch, and one of them is to be really, really, really good at the game, and also be really entertaining.
Yep.
And they're able to do both.
So I mean, I can relate to that, right? I mean, I don't actually watch a lot of Twitch streamers that are really, really good. The only one that really comes to mind is Faker from League, and watching that guy play, it's like he foretells the freaking future, right? I can't even freaking believe the plays that he makes. You've seen it, right? I mean, when he plays like Zed, right? I mean, oh my freaking god, it makes it seem like Zed has like 8 extra freaking skills, right? That's the only streamer I've watched that where I'm like, wow, I'm actually like learning something. But most of the time, yeah, it's for entertainment value, right?
Exactly.
I do think that it is one of those two categories. You do have to either be good or
If you're not good, you at least have to be entertaining. It's one of those. You can be both, and you can be very successful, but you can be one and also be successful.
that reminds me of Chris, which one are you? Because I have a
I'm neither.
hard time.
That's why I'm not
distinguishing.
successful. See, the biggest thing is you have to treat it like a full-time job.
Exactly.
You have to be streaming if you want to be successful. You have to be streaming like 40 hours a week. There's no way around it. You have to be available so that people can discover you. You have to you almost get like locked into your game, whatever game you start becoming popular in, because if you do try to jump games, if you're not popular enough, your audience isn't going to follow you because they're only following you for the game.
Exactly. I feel like a good way to start off. And the thing is, a lot of people think you can just take like the next AAA game and just start playing it. That's not how it works.
You never do that.
Well,
You can't do that.
There are some streamers.
Unless you're really good. at
Avoid like the top 8 on Twitch.
Yeah.
The top 8 most popular, avoid them like the plague. Try to get a cult following in other games.
Because you started getting a following when you were doing smaller games, right?
Yeah, when I was playing RuneScape, I think my average viewership was like 15, which is actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, but like compared to like AAA games where you were getting like 1.
I was playing Destiny, and I had like one consistent dude. I think my average was like 6.
That's not a AAA game though. AAA game is like
That's a AAA game.
it is.
AAA
It's a
game is like a
AAA game.
story game. I thought.
It's not popular, but it's a AAA game.
Fair, pull that up. What is a AAA game defined?
I always thought
I
AAA
believe-
game was just a very.
I thought
like a
AAA game
made
means
by
like-
a big studio.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Like
like a big
no, I
studio.
thought it was like a single player story game
I always
No.
thought it was just meant like a big
or
studio.
graphic intensive, which
Well,
Destiny is not.
Destiny is graphics
is.
intensive.
CPU intensive.
It's both. It's definitely both.
Let's take a look.
But
Chris Fact.
AAA is an informal classification used for video games produced and distributed by mid-sized or major publishers, typically having higher development and marketing budgets.
This is the universe where it's true.
Destiny did
Destiny.
have a
Yeah.
well, Destiny 1.
Well, I am out of the
Bungie. It was
podcast.
big.
Fuck this.
So this is the universe where it's correct. They're both by Bungie, and Destiny 2 was under Activision for a while, so definitely AAA.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, wasn't Destiny 1, didn't they have like a $500 million budget or something?
Oh yeah, it was
Something
crazy.
like that. I don't
Yeah.
know.
With a small loan
Game
of
came out
$5
like
million,
game came out like
$500 million.
2010, 2011. I don't know. Anyways,
Are you telling me not to stomp on the ground?
Yes, I'm
Are you
telling you
still
not to
stopping?
fucking move your legs, Peter.
funny enough, also bringing up on Twitch. Did you guys hear about the guy who's suing Twitch for $25 million?
For?
What is he suing Twitch for?
He's suing Twitch for apparently he's a chronic masturbator and he can't
Master debater.
master debater and he can't stop cranking it to the Twitch girls. And in his suit, he alleges a list of all the female streamers that he follows. I think he follows like 758 female streamers, 0 male streamers. And he was talking about how it caused personal injury to himself, and he is now suing Twitch for it. He's holding Twitch liable for
Hey,
it.
that guy can go. I believe in him. I know his pain.
So
But he also did come out with saying that he sued World of Warcraft back in like 2009 for the same thing,
really?
for some female character representation on there.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty it's pretty crazy. I did find out though that he is actually representing himself in court, so that's why. So if you actually read the statements that he posed, it's actually pretty great.
It's probably pretty awkward for a lawyer to try to my client here has sustained personal injury from chronic masturbation
That's the thing.
from all the women that are on Twitch.
That's the thing. He's representing himself. He doesn't even have a lawyer. He's representing himself in this case.
It'd be pretty
So he's basically
awkward.
saying, I caused injury to myself, and now Twitch is to blame because they don't filter their categories by male or female streamers. So when he goes on, he just sees all the top streamers.
I'd love to be the judge to hear that.
I know. Can you imagine going to law school and studying your whole life just to hear a case like this?
The judge would be like, so which streamers specifically? And he's gonna say like, what was a very famous Twitch thought?
Alinity?
Alex Straza?
Yeah, no, Alinity.
Lenity? Okay.
Yeah, she's pretty bad.
And he's gonna look up Lenity and be like, oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure he probably had to look at the list and be like, oh, okay.
He'll look over at the court transcriber and he'll be like, Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah, I just thought it was a really funny story. I saw that this morning and I was like, there's no way this is real. Turns out it's very real.
And so he says that he gets bloodshot eyes because he stays up looking at girls' boobs
Yeah.
on Twitch, and he's asking for Twitch to ban these women as well.
Oh, I didn't read the
Yeah.
other part.
So that's pretty interesting.
Let's say this does go through, right?
It never will.
It will.
It's
It
gonna
will.
be tossed.
Let's entertain
Hypothetically.
let's entertain the Chris Fact universe where it does go through, right?
Yo, wait, this ain't no Chris. I'm not the one suing.
Could you imagine being the woman that gets the letter in the email or something, being like, "Hey, you are banned because your tits are too big," and this guy couldn't contain
Well,
himself.
Well,
Okay.
not if you cut out that last part of it. That actually did happen. There
who?
is a Korean streamer named Velvet7.
Oh, I know who that is.
Really?
You know who that is?
I don't know who that is.
She's a Korean streamer who's got a very large bust, and her problem has been she has been repeatedly banned off of Twitch and permanent bans reinstated. And the sad part is, I mean, she is a little bit of a thought where she's pursuing, a male audience. But she
Nice
has
burp.
actually, thank you. She has actually actively been trying to get not better, but less revealing clothing. But
Yeah.
because she has such a big bust, and everything is revealing.
Yeah.
First world problem.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like some women like game the system like that, and it's kind of bullshit. But you know what?
God, the hate mail's gonna come in,
Dude, send it all my way. Fucking
Oh,
ugly
geez.
elephant mixer on Twitter. Hit me with those fucking hate mail. Oh yes, it
ladies.
empowers me.
But I am available, just to let you know. Just
Here's the problem, right?
I like long walks on the boardwalk, please.
I can talk
The
about
beaches.
Twitch thoughts all fucking day.
Chris, are you suing?
No, I should be though.
Are you part of this? Part of this case?
Are you the guy?
I think the reason Mixer didn't succeed is because it didn't have Twitch thoughts, because they draw in a very particular audience, all
That's
those
true.
fucking incels. which you need for your platform because they're going to be the ones that donate and subscribe and make your platform monetizable.
I beg to differ. YouTube has been running a pretty good ship.
YouTube is a fucking shit show.
Yeah, YouTube's pretty bad. If you ever actually listen to any of the videos that those streamers come out with, they say how awful YouTube is. They don't get any money off YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube's a shit show.
Who's touching my feet? Are you serious, Dino?
Shit gets fucking demonetized all the time. You lose your money for like AdSense gets you nothing.
Now
it's been like that.
No, I think in its heyday, YouTube was a phenomenal.
It's become too corporate.
Well, the thing is, the problem with YouTube is you don't really have. YouTube failed to do what Twitch and Mixer and all those other sites are doing, where they have people actually paying for a service. YouTube was heavily reliant on advertisers coming in. So the second that they had anything controversial, which I don't understand how an advertiser isn't going to... I mean, you're dealing with a platform that lets literally anyone upload anything, and if you have the viewer base for it, you will get an ad.
Yeah.
So...
Like, I'm an affiliate on Twitch.
Technically.
Like, you know what? I have a subscriber button.
Do we want to talk about how you game the system?
You game the system?
Should we talk about that?
All right.
Okay.
All right, Farid. You made 5 different freaking Twitch accounts and subscribed to all of us, okay?
Most of my followers are actually legit. In fact, I think even without your, like, 5 accounts or whatever, I still have enough to be an affiliate. Most of the affiliate shit is you need the 50 followers. Mm-hmm. But then you also...
you need a viewer count.
Is it 3 active viewers?
Yeah. Which I've actually, when I was streaming like 2 months ago, that was fine.
It's pretty surprising considering every time I see Chris get on, he's like,
Huh?
all right, guys, about to play Destiny.
About to play Destiny.
Nah,
when
when
Crucible and...
Yeah, I love the Crucible. It's actually fun.
Better Devils is really, really good.
I fucking love
really
Better Devils.
like it.
Year 1 Better Devils, baby. Let's go.
I love when I tune into your streams and I just see you guys playing Crucible and then people would just be raging.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
So funny.
You don't need to say Paul.
Yeah.
Paul would be raging.
Paul would be raging, and it's just great.
Shout out to Dino getting on the D&D Twitch stream, though.
Yeah.
Was mine really the best quality?
It was actually the best quality.
He's fucking lying. Was mine up at that time? Probably not.
No, it wasn't.
Exactly.
It was just Peter and Paul's.
There we go. See, that's why.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna introduce this in the first episode. Ready, Dino? Air fist me.
Wow. But yeah, so I don't have a problem with all Twitch Thots, right? You know, some of them, that's fine. I have a problem when they're blatant about it. Like ST Peach. You know who that is?
I don't know who this is.
She literally, she'll play like Just Dance, which Just Dance, fine game on its own, right? But when you're using every opportunity to turn around and show your ass, there was a problem. Or like one time she did a Just Chatting stream where she was like swimming or some shit, and she just kept getting in and out of the pool with the camera like focused on her ass. It was like,
How long are you watching that stream for?
Is that on
I've
YouTube?
seen clips.
45 minutes.
Is that recorded somewhere? Maybe we should get a
Jamie, pull it up.
Like,
maybe we should get a perspective on
it's
it.
just it's ridiculous the lengths that some people will go to try to show their body within the guidelines of the terms of service.
First off, they're not within the terms of service. I'm pretty sure Twitch's terms of service do not allow people to have
How about this?
OnlyFans accounts or one of the two
No,
accounts.
they can have OnlyFans.
No, I'm pretty
Fine,
sure
not within the terms of service, but trying to be or show that they're trying to be within the terms of service then, or playing dumb. Like God, there's that one girl streamer that has Tourette's.
Sweet Anita.
Yeah, is that her? I'm not sure what her
I
name
don't
is,
know
but
any of
like
these streamers.
she's cool.
Yeah.
I love watching her shit.
Sure. Piece of shit.
I've never heard of any of these streamers.
No, she's cool. But yeah, I don't know. I have a problem with like ST Peach. Alinity literally just tries to like show her tits as much as possible with like, I don't know, low cut shirts just to get all those donations.
Here comes the Sue.
You know what I loved is back on I know we're talking about like terms of service, but like YouTube terms of service, words that you can't say.
Oh yeah.
I think my favorite thing would be the people that would they'd pull up the terms of the words that you can't say, and then they would whisper, they would say them, and they would title the video of me saying every word that's not allowed on YouTube.
Yeah.
Watch it before it gets deleted.
Oh yeah, but going back to YouTube shit show, dude. I uploaded like a 20 or 30-minute video. 5 seconds of that video had a song in it that was DMCA. They claimed the entire fucking video.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Well, that's just because YouTube has a horrible copyright system.
It is the fucking worst. And then if you get 3 strikes, your account just gets fucking deleted.
Just straight up deleted.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Do you remember when you upload the clip of you and me playing PUBG?
Yeah.
Man.
Dude, we
that's
got
good.
some shit off that.
20 kill
Yep.
between the two of us. It's
Yeah.
great.
Fucking 20% of that lobby was us just
Yeah, that was
nuking
great.
motherfuckers.
That was the best.
Yeah, and we got like 4,000 views or some shit on that.
It was a good video.
But yeah, it was fun. But yeah, so I'll extend an olive branch. You know, as Bill Burr would say, I'll extend an olive branch. Most female gamers, I feel like, are fine. There are some though that try to take advantage, and that annoys me.
I'm
Only
sorry.
one.
Why did you shave your head again?
Because I've been watching too much Joe Rogan and Bill Burr.
Hey guys, check this out. Ready? This will be on the video too. Hey guys, I can see your future.
As he fucking hits the mic.
Hey, did you you didn't go through your head with a razor recently, did you?
No, I haven't done it in a little bit.
Oh, okay. I
That's why
wasn't
it's yeah. I need a shave.
I thought you were
Probably
gonna shave
gonna
before
shave
the
tomorrow.
podcast.
I was going to, but then I decided to put my computer together instead.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I did the cable management too. Peter would be happy. Yeah.
Love cable management. Gets me going.
Does it?
Yep.
the
How's
only
your
thing.
cable management, Dino?
I don't want to talk about my cable management.
Dude, Dino doesn't fucking open his have you put that hard drive in yet?
No, not yet.
Just to give you this
I've been
perspective,
busy.
right? Dino's like, man, my hard drive's filled up, right? Probably after Call of Duty had a
Dude, it's at 200.
500 gig patch.
It's at 226 gigs right now. That's insane.
Honestly, stupid.
And we decided to get him a hard drive.
Oh damn, I tried to do it again.
Decided to get him a hard drive for his birthday, right? But guess what? He hasn't put it in yet. When was your birthday?
That was last month. Almost 2 months ago.
I'll get it in by the end of the year, don't worry.
I'll get it in at some point.
We'll come over to his house in like December if it's still not in.
Until the day someone else puts it in, Dino will never do it.
Don't worry, guys. I plan to put it in at some point this
Dino
decade.
will literally just stop using his computer and be like, I'm out of space. I'm not going to download
No,
anything
no,
more.
no, no, no.
Time to
Or
delete
he-
System 32. You don't need that,
No,
right?
I'm just gonna start deleting files that I don't.
For any of our older viewers, please don't delete System 32. Please.
For any of our viewers.
Oh, yeah.
Now, see, we have to try to future-proof this, right? Nobody's going to be watching it now, but like in 10 years, we'll have 2.
Yeah, sure. All times like, alrighty, oh, that's System 32. Better not delete that.
By then, they'll probably name it something different.
Right.
Fucking Windows, dude.
Good times.
Oh, okay. So, have you guys seen O.J. Simpson's Twitter?
Oh, my God.
I've been wanting to talk
No,
about this
I
for
haven't.
so long.
I haven't. You sound so excited
Yo,
to talk about
young
this.
Jamie, pull that up.
Is it his actual Twitter or is it
He
his?
has an actual Twitter account.
I know he has an actual Twitter, but then there's also a really funny parody one.
Yeah, the parody ones are hilarious.
But that's about all I know.
There was even some drama between. Oh, sorry, I was talking off the mic. There was even some drama between his Twitter and the parody because he was sending tweets to the parody with like weird ass emojis. Like he sent him a knife emoji.
Yeah, I
the
do remember seeing
funniest
that.
fucking thing.
I remember. See, I read the Daily Mail, and
Yeah.
no shame. It's where I get my celebrity gossip news, and I remember them talking about that where OJ sent, but apparently that was the parody account that sent a bunch of knife emojis to something else.
No. That was the real account sent it to the parody account.
That's crazy.
Yeah, or at least from what I remember.
So
Okay.
I literally can't do anything with that right now.
Why?
Because the audio feed, I don't know how it's going to work.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care. I just want to go back
I-
to the
I
like the
know.
initial like
I
his
know.
first thing.
I know his first post says he's got to get a lot of. He has a lot to even. He's got a lot to get even for. Right?
Yep. That's what he said.
He's
I
like,
was
I got a lot
damn.
of. Yeah, I just remember that because that made headlines.
Yeah.
when he made his Twitter, he's like, I got a lot of getting even to get.
Yep.
It's
It
fantastic.
was literally like he was issuing a threat to just like
Yeah.
every fucking person that wronged him.
Well, it's even crazier too because he made a book. You know that, right? He
Yep.
wrote a book. You know what the title of that book is?
If I did it.
Oh, my God.
It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, God. Honestly, if I ever got if I ever did something, got convicted of it, and like everyone knew I did it, I would definitely play it this way.
Well, that's crazy because he can't even get charged for it anymore because of double jeopardy.
Yeah, he wasn't convicted of it.
He wasn't
How
convicted,
long ago was
but
this again?
This was like 20 years ago. No, 17 years ago, I think. Wait, no, it's 2020. No, it's like 26 years ago.
Much. I can't find the original one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's fine. It's all the way at the bottom. You got a lot to go through.
Yeah, I mean, Dino essentially said it though.
Yeah.
It was
It's crazy. But yeah, it's like with double jeopardy, you can't get charged for it. So he can definitely come out and say I did it, but then not get charged for it because he was already sued civilly, and he lost, so he had to pay a lot of money to families. But he can legit come out and say, "Oh, I did it," and we can't do anything because of the legal system. That's just how it is. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Absolutely crazy.
But yeah, I don't know. I just love how like brazen he is about it. It's fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I gotta say, man, I don't know why, but I am incredibly tired right now. Granted, it's midnight,
it is midnight.
but like I've been ready to fall asleep like since 30 minutes in.
That is
Yeah.
fine.
Just drink
Actually,
more beer, you'll be fine.
I was just thinking about how to end this. So
Well, I think that was a pretty good first podcast.
yeah, I think
Maybe.
we did pretty well.
We'll see.
Maybe if Peter could stop fucking shaking his goddamn leg the entire time,
That's all right. We'll get some duct tape next week.
we will
fine.
literally just duct tape you to that fucking chair.
It's fine. It's our first podcast. We're allowed to have these kind of
Yeah, dude, come
Problems.
on. If anything, this is be juicy extra bits that people are going to pay for.
No, that's not how. All right, so you want to find a way to end this?
Yeah. So I've been trying to think the best way to do it. Right.
I got you.
You got it?
Yeah, so real quick, all we're going to do is we're just going to look into the camera and we're going to say, thanks everyone for joining us for this week's episode of Inebriated Analysis. Look forward to seeing you next week and stay sober.
Wait. We didn't
not
say
really.
like and or describe. Or
Describe,
subscribe.
subscribe.
Wow.
Wow.
God
Wow.
damn.
Please like our podcast.
All right. We
just
can't
need
do this at
viewers.
12.
Well, there's
Describe.
reasons. So yeah, feel free to follow us on any of our social media platforms.
They're all linked below.
Yeah.
Even if there isn't a link, just they're linked below.
And for those listening on the audio version, our Instagram handle is @Inebriated Analysis.
Just go to inebriatedanalysis.com.
Yeah, you can actually find
Yeah,
all of our
plug
links
that
on there.
fucking
And,
website,
and
dude.
please put in analysis, the full word, not just anal.
Oh, we had to get one in, right?
You always gotta
Also,
get
it's
one.
inebriated with an A because
Yeah.
we're fucking civilized.
Inebriated Analysis, AA.
Hey,
Exactly. And thank you for coming to this week's AA meeting. Hope to catch you at the next one. That is a very good way to end it.